Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Karpuragauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Manojavam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vadatmajam Vanayutamukhyam Shri Ram Dutam Sharanam Prapadye Shri Ram Dutam Sharanam Prapadye. Karunanidhan Prabhu Shri Ram Karunanidhan Prabhu Shri Ram Shri Ram जय जय राम जय सिया राम जय जय राम जय सिया राम। श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय। Our gracious host will sing first tonight.
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
गंगाधराय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
हर हर हराय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
शिव शिव शिवाय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
साईश्वराय नमः।
चंद्रशेखराय नमः।
उमापति महादेव की जय।
दानव भंजन राम साई श्यामल कोमल राम। दानव भंजन राम साई श्यामल कोमल राम। हे राम राम जय राम साई राम राम राम। हे राम राम जय राम साई राम राम राम। दशरथ नंदन राम साई दया सागर राम।
Dasharatha Nandana Ram Sai Daya Sagarara.
Dasharatha Nandana Ram Sai Daya Sagarara.
Dasharatha Nandana Ram Sai Daya Sagarara.
तीनों के प्रभु राम साई राम राम राम। तीनों के प्रभु राम साई राम राम राम। ओ तीनों के प्रभु राम साई राम राम राम। मानव भंजन राम साई श्यामल कोमल राम।
मानव भंजन राम साई श्यामल कोमल राम।
श्री राम राम जय राम साई राम राम राम।
श्री राम 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 साई राम राम राम।
दशरथ नंदन राम साई दया सागर राम।
दशरथ नंदन राम साई दया सागर राम।
ओ तीनों के प्रभु राम साई राम राम राम।
ओ तीनों के प्रभु राम साई राम राम राम।
मानव भंजन राम साई श्यामल कोमल राम।
Okay, let's see this Shiva Purana again. If you go to any Shiva temple, you will see in front of that temple there is always a Nandi sitting there. Nandi means he who is happy all the time. And he who is happy because he is looking at Bhagavan. We get our happiness from laddu and doubles. But he gets his happiness from looking at the Lord. It's called Nandi. Everybody in this world derive their happiness from different things, and that happiness is short-lived. And when it leaves, when you eat kaimit, after you eat kaimit, that leaves a kind of sticky kind of thing in your mouth. There are few fruits like that. So the happiness of the world is like that. We enjoy something in the world, but then it leaves a bad taste behind. And in the form of so many things. Like for example, when they enjoy all the fast food and all the nice things people enjoy, that's why they like that food. They enjoy that. But it leaves the bad taste of diabetes and all the other things behind. What we call lifestyle diseases. So all happiness of the world is like that. But Nandi gets his happiness from looking at Bhagavan. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in Bhaja Govinda, Nandati, Nandati, Nandatyeva. He who revels. So he is Nandi. Nandati, he revels. Nandati iti Nandi, the one who revels. So now, here's the story from the Shiva Purana about how this Nandi came. Nandi is Amsha of Lord Shiva only. Lord Shiva avatar. And he therefore rides on his own avatar. Well, that is true for all the various gods, because remember, the Lord pervades everything in this world. So if Bhagavan Vishnu rides on an eagle, he pervades the eagle also. So he's riding on his own. He's the only one who could pull himself up by his own bootstring. Nobody in the world could do this again. Pull yourself up by your own bootstring. He will manifest the whatever form it is, and then he himself will ride on that form in so many forms. Now see this. Nandikeshwar avatar. Nandikeshwar word comes, Nandi word also comes. And he has a human form and he has a bull form also. Well, since he is avatar of Lord Shiva, he could take whichever form he wants. So, Sanat Kumar Bode. Now, Sanat Kumar is asking Nandishwara. Hey Nandishwar, अब आपके श्रीमुख से मैं यह चाहता हूँ कि शिव जी के अंश से आप कैसे उत्पन्न हुए? Sanat Kumar asked Nandishwar himself. I want to hear directly from your own mouth that how you became an amsha of Lord Shiva. This is the story. So who is asking? Sanat Kumar. And he's asking directly. Better always ask directly, Chinis don't ask directly. They look and they ask other people. Go behind there. Better thing to ask straight. So he says, I want to hear from your lips only how you became an amsha of Lord Shiva. Shiva Tattva aapne kaise jana? How did you come to know the Tattva of the reality of Lord Shiva? Tattva word last night we saw, and Tattva word again now we are seeing. Tattva means the essence. Tattva means essence. And it is always best to know the essence of things in the world because of tamas. Only because of tamas. Because of one reason only, tamas, people are not interested in knowing. They know that something works. How it works? Look, don't ask me that. I just know it is working. I'm not interested in knowing how it works. But a sattvic mind always wants to know things about where he lives, the universe where he lives, and how things operate. A tamasic mind tells, you just give me the thing and forget about how it works. No, I don't want to know. And nowadays, especially people who with cars, men and women alike, nobody cares how the car works. When something breaks, take it by the mechanic, let him fix that thing. One mechanic told that lady, the fluid in your headlamps, the fluid in the headlamp low, we have to top up that fluid. She said, oh God, how much that will cost? The fluid in the headlamp low. Or the jack slack, your car can... All things like that. Actually, a sign of sattva is that desire to know, knowledge. Knowledge and sattva go together. Ignorance and tamas go together. So, when to know also, better know directly from the source. And here, when we know something at the level of the essence, not just know it superficially. Go down. Tattva, he says, I want to know. Tell me how you came to know the Tattva of Lord Shiva, his essence. Nandishwara bole, now Nandishwara, he replies. Hey Sanat Kumar ji, एक समय की बात है कि शिलाद ऋषि ने पुत्र की कामना से तप किया. Shilad Rishi was there. Shilad Rishi had desire to have a son and he did lot of tapas. Shilad Rishi. Then इंद्र उन्हें वरदान देने को गए. उन्होंने इंद्र से कहा. Now Indra, after he did all the tapas, Indra came to give him boon. Somebody will come. Indra came to give him boon. Then he told to Indra, यदि आप मुझ पर प्रसन्न हैं तो मुझे अयोनिज तथा मृत्युहीन पुत्र दीजिए. He told to Indra that if you are pleased with me, you give me a son who is born ayonij. And yonij means not from womb. He's not born from a womb, he's just born. A la peanut butter sandwich. Poof. Like that. He's born like that. Ayonij. And he should be mrityuheen also. Mrityuheen means he should be free from death. That is the type of son I want. Shilaj Rishi asked from Indra. Then Indra told a great principle about this universe. My dear, इंद्र ने कहा मृत्युहीन तो कोई हो ही नहीं सकता, ऐसा सर्वथा असंभव है. This is the rule of the universe. There is nothing in this universe which is devoid of death. Everything has to die. The whole universe also goes into pralaya. That is the death of the universe. So that is never ever possible. But you see, there is always some exception. When any Hindi speaking person says, okay. But there is an यदि रुद्र प्रसन्न हो तो ऐसा वर दे सकते हैं. Means if you please Rudra, Lord Shiva, then he can give such a boon. You see, the Lord makes all the rules, but he could also break all the rules, And I told, everything in the universe has an exception. Everything in the universe is relative and therefore will have an exception. Because there is only one absolute in the universe. The absolute is Brahman, the absolute reality. And if there is only one absolute, every other thing is relative. And if it is relative, it is true only from a certain perspective. That is the meaning of relative. And therefore, if the rule is that everything in the universe has to die, there will be some exception to that, because that rule cannot be absolute, because there is only one absolute. You just have to remember that rule. There is only one absolute. And so, he says, if Bhagwan Shiva is pleased, he can give you such a son. यह सुनकर शिलाद ने महादेव जी की आराधना की. 1000 वर्ष तक घोर तप करने पर उनके शरीर पर दीमक की मिट्टी चढ़ गई. Means to say, for 1000 वर्ष, 1000 years he did tapas, and termite built a nest over it. Ants and termites or whatever. Dimak means ant or termite. Like Valmiki ji. Until yeah. So he sat for 1000 years they're doing ghor tapas. That Uma Sahit Shivji उसे वर देने आए. See, you don't know Hindi, na? But if you listen to all of this, you because so many Sanskrit words are there. Uma Sahit is Sanskrit. With Uma Sahit Shivji उसे वर देने आए. Var means, is a Sanskrit also. Var means a boon. Dene means to give. So anybody who knows Sanskrit will understand all of these things. And therefore, there is an incentive to learn Sanskrit. Go and learn Sanskrit. So anyway, Bhagwan Shiva along with Parvati ji now came to give him a boon. Then शिव ने उसे अपने हाथ से स्पर्श किया. Lord Shiva, because he was in top under the mantle, so Lord Shiva touched him. Then मुनि की समाधि टूटी. मुनि की समाधि टूटी means no, the Muni samadhi got broken. He was in samadhi. His samadhi got broken. Shiv ke darshan kiye, and then he got darshan of Lord Shiva and his samadhi came out. He came out of the samadhi. Then शिव के चरणों में गिरकर मुनि ने प्रणाम किया और स्तुति करने लगे. Means having fallen at the feet of Lord Shiva, he did pranam and then also did stuti of Lord Shiva. Then Shivji से मृत्यु रहित पुत्र का वरदान मांगा, and then he asked from Lord Shiva for a son who will be free from death. शिव ने एवमस्तु कहा दिया. Now Lord Shiva is called Ashutosh. You know, Ashutosh means he is easily pleased. Eka bilvam shivarpanam. One bilva you give to Lord Shiva, and he is easily pleased with that. He is ready to say evamastu. Evamastu means so be it. You will have a son who will not die quickly. Anybody who really has devotion for Lord Shiva and makes any little offering like that, he is Ashutosh, is quickly pleased. Ashutosh is the meaning of one of it. Ashutosh is one of his names, and that means one who is easily pleased. So he's pleased, and then this Muni did 1,000 years of tapas. Shilad Muni, Rishi. Then he said, Evamastu, you will have a son like that. Or Antardhan ho gaye. Then he disappeared. Antardhan means he disappeared. Then शिलाद ने यह सारा वृत्तांत ऋषियों को सुनाया तथा यज्ञ करने को आंगन खोरने लगा. I mean, Shilad Rishi now went and told to all the other rishis this incident, this story episode which just happened. What? I did tapas for 1,000 years. Lord Shiva came with Parvati ji and he blessed me to have a son like this. And therefore, all the rishis now, they started digging the ground to make a big yajna. Like that. Because Lord Shiva just said, you'll have a son like that. You know, he didn't. No detail, yeah. I mean, they have to do a yajna now for that son to come. And then Ayunish. Yeah, Ayunish means cannot be born from, so yajna has to be done. Cannot be born from a womb. He will just appear there. Then, तभी मैं शिव आज्ञा से उनके यहाँ प्रलयाग्नि के समान चमकने वाला पुत्र प्रकट हो गया. And then now remember this story is being told by Nandikeshwar to Sanat Kumar. Then after that yajna I was born. तभी मैं शिव आज्ञा से means by the command of Lord Shiva. Then यहाँ प्रलयाग्नि के समान I was born like the fire of pralaya. Means when that yajna was done, I appeared from that like fire of pralaya that brings the whole world to an end. Like that I appeared. चमकने वाला पुत्र प्रकट हो गया. That I, bright and resplendent son of Lord Shiva, I was born. Then देवताओं ने फूलों की वर्षा की. See, I told again, you come like Ramayana. The devatas rain down flowers again. Devatas are always waiting at an ample supply of flowers. Flowers in the sky. They grow it up there maybe. And they rain down flowers. 3 नेत्र वाला चतुर्भुज और जटा मुकुटधारी बालक को देख पिता ने भारी खुशी मनाई. Now my father Shilad Rishi, seeing this 3-eyed boy with jata on his head and all, the father seeing this, he was extremely happy beside himself with joy, like that say. Beside himself with joy, seeing this boy like this now. Mukutdhari, wearing also a jata, a crown of jata. You know how you would say that now. मैं पर्णकुटी में पिता के साथ गया. And then now after the yajna he appeared there from the fire of resplendent fire and all. Father became so happy, Shilad Rishi, he took him home to his Parnakuti means thatched hut. He took him to that home where he lived. Rishi lives in a thatched hut only. Where else he live? Rishi don't live in penthouses. He took him home to his thatched hut. And then वहाँ साधारण बालक बन गया. As soon as I entered the thatched hut, I became an ordinary boy. All 3 netra, jata, mukut and everything. went away. I became an ordinary boy. Now my father had to send for the Baba to cut my hair or whatever like that. But anyway, and upon entry to that Paranakuti, I became an ordinary boy. This is the story of Nandikeshwar, all going on, how that Nandi was born. Then, इससे पिता को दुख हुआ. The father became miserable. Why? Because he first got a son resembling Lord Shiva, Shiva Amsha. Now suddenly the son turned to an ordinary boy. And you see, if you go through the lines and you think about it, then you will see all what is there in human beings' heart and all that. All human beings only want all nice children, isn't it? That boy should be like Lord Shiva. But the father doesn't want to be like Lord Shiva. So anyway, the father became so miserable because now he changed into an ordinary boy. दुख हुआ, परंतु पुत्र स्नेह के कारण मेरे तभी सभी जाति कर्म किए. The father became miserable, but there's another thing. One man was telling me his brother stole a whole lot of his things. His brother. Then he went and reported it to the police. Real story, eh? And the police came and caught that fellow with all the things which he stole. They charged him. And because they had found the property in his possession, he had no defense. What defense you will have now? You are caught with stolen property. So they brought him to the court, and that thing went through the process and everything, and the judge charged him a big sum of $10,000 or something. That or jail. The mother quickly went and paid the $10,000 and brought him home. 2 sons. So no matter what a child does, parents' attachment is always there to that child. That thing is still there. He became an ordinary, the line says that. He became an ordinary person. The father was miserable. He got dukkha, but it is his son. It is his son, So the attachment to children is a big thing in Shastras and all. Now, he taught that boy all things that he was supposed to teach him and all. Means Putra Sneha ke karan. That is his phrase used. It is all Sanskrit words. Putra Sneha ke karan. And the caused by his attachment to his son. Like that. Mere also remember he has a duty, as a father has a duty to teach that boy. So now he taught him everything. He did all his all the vidhi and all the janev and everything. मेरे सभी जाति कर्म किए. He did all the jati karma. मेरा नाम नंदी रखा. And then he put my name as Nandi. When he got the name. मुझे अल्प आयु ही वेद शास्त्रों का अध्ययन करा दिया. In a short time, in an early age, I learned the whole Vedas. Nandi is telling. I learned the whole Vedas. वेद शास्त्र का अध्ययन करा दिया. तब एक दिन मित्रावरुणा नामक ऋषि वहां आए हुए मुझे देखकर भाई विस्मय करने लगे कि one day one मित्रावरुणा Rishi came there to our house, and when he saw me, he was beside him. He was mesmerized, like vismay, astonished. Yes, looking at me. Why? इतनी थोड़ी अवस्था में इस बालक ने सभी शास्त्र पढ़ लिया. In this young age, 5-year-old boy, he mastered all the shastras. So Mitravarna Rishi was astonished like this. Then Parantu, basically Parantu means but. Hare Rama. When everything going good, especially in these Hindi films, everything will be going good and nice. They're singing nice song, I think, and suddenly dramatic music, some bad thing is going to happen. When you see that, everybody close their eye, what is going to happen there? That villain is there, somewhere lurking behind those benches in the park. Anyway, परंतु but यहाँ अल्प आयु वाला है. Mitravaruna Rishi says, but he is short-lived. He's not going to live. Now, what a sorrow for a father to hear that your son is going to die. Then, एक वर्ष ही इसकी आयु शेष है. शेष means left. Only एक वर्ष. One more year is left. He will die in 1 year, in other words. यह सुनकर पिता भारी दुख हुए, वे रोने लगे. The father became so miserable and started crying profusely. Then, तब मैंने कहा, then I said to my father, Nandishwar is speaking now, Nandi is speaking. I said, तब मैंने कहा, I said to पिताजी, मुझे कोई भी नहीं मार सकता. Nobody can kill me. He is Shiva Tattva, na? Shiva Tattva is in him. Shiva Tattva, who can kill? See this BMI of ours is made up only of Satchitananda, and nobody can do anything to Satchitananda. The wave is made up of water. You could destroy wave, but can you destroy water? You put a barrier there, no wave. Stop it. But what about water? What you will do now? You can't destroy the water. Water is the fundamental material. And the whole universe which we see in front of us, all things, is called a Nama Rupa Prasarana. All things are the play of name and form on the fundamental material, which is called as Satchit Ananda. So the boy had that understanding because he studied all the Vedas, Upanishads, everything. His understanding was nobody can kill me. I am Mrityuheen. That he understood. Without death. See, body, mind, intellect may get destroyed, body may get destroyed, whatever may get destroyed, but Satchidananda, who can destroy? See, clay. You take a clump of clay. From here, you make a pot. Now, what did you do to the clay? If you have 5 pounds of clay here, what happened here? Same 5 pounds of clay, isn't it? What we have done is Nama and Rupa, we have superimposed on clay. But the superimposition of Nama and Rupa on clay doesn't change the texture, quality, or quantity of clay. Isn't it? Clay remains clay. And no matter what you do, you can't get rid of that clay. Look how helpless we are in this world. You try to get rid of clay now. What you will do to get rid of it? You can't. Clay doesn't burn. So you may say powder it and throw it in the sea, but it will still be there. Even though the atoms may go, molecules may go here and there, it will still be there. What do you do with it? Nothing. So the fundamental material could never be destroyed. So this I have understanding. Nobody can kill me, sir, with such confidence. Nama Rupa Prasadana, all things, just name and form appearing. So he said, Aap chinta na kare. You don't worry. He told his father. And now, for the protection of the form, Nama, Roop, the story goes, मैं शिव जी की तपस्या के द्वारा मृत्यु को जीत लूंगा means by doing tapas to Lord Shiva, I will conquer death also. So this body also will not go. I mean, Nama, Roop. ऐसा कहकर मैं एक महावन में तप हेतु चल दिया. Having told this to my father, I went to a great forest and started doing tapas. A big forest, महावन में जाकर मैं घोर तप किया. I did severe tapas, austerities. Tapas is in English is austerities. तब शिव जी माता पार्वती के साथ वहां आए और मुझे वर मांगने को कहा. Then Lord Shiva again came now with Parvati ji. They come there for Shila Rishi, and now they came here for this Nandi boy. Then शिव जी के they came to bless him with a boon. शिव जी ने पकड़कर हाथ पकड़कर कहा, शिव जी held my hand and then said, तुम तो मेरे ही स्वरूप हो. You are me only. तुम्हें मृत्यु का भय कैसा? Where is the fear of death? But this boy knew that there is no fear of death. फिर मुझे अपने गले, then Lord Shiva मुझे अपने गले से अपने Lord Shiva from his neck took out a माला, उतारकर एक माला पहनाई. He took out a mala from his neck and put it on me. And then इससे मैं पुनः त्रिनेत्रधारी तथा चतुर्भुज रूप वाला शिव स्वरूप हो गया. Then with that mala, when he put that mala, then I changed again now from this ordinary boy to four-armed Trinetradhari with 3 eyes, and of the nature of Lord Shiva himself. I mean, they have the same color and all that, in other words. शिव ने जटा में से निकला जल छोड़ा, and then Lord Shiva took out from his jata some Ganga jal, and then he sprinkled it there. इससे वहां पंचनाद स्थान बन गया. वहां जप्तेश्वर शिव है तथा नदियां है. Where he sprinkled that water, he said that place became Panchanada Sthan, a place called Panchanada. Now I have not visited, I don't know where it is, but it will be there somewhere in India. But you can't visit everything you read in Shiva Purana, you know. That one other place recently where that Markandeya had done tapas to conquer Mrityu. That I had, well, from Shiva Purana only we had read. I had taken them recently to see that Markandeshwar Shiva in that near Varanasi. But this place where this occurred, I don't know. But it will be there somewhere in India. A good thing for you to go and do research and find it. But it is now called as Panchanada Sthan. And wahan Lord Shiva, there Lord Shiva is called Japteshwar Shiva. Japteshwar Shiva. Japta Ishwar Shiva. That's why he did japa on Lord Shiva. वहाँ स्थान भरा महिमा मय है. That place is great, he says. फिर शिव जी से पार्वती जी ने मुझे मांग कर अपना पुत्र बनाया. And then Lord Shiva and Parvati made me their son. Now what happened to the Shilad? He doesn't tell. This fellow became son of Shiva and Parvati. शिव जी ने सभी गणों को बुलाकर मुझे गणों का स्वामी नियुक्त किया. Lord Shiva then called all his ganas. Ganas means various groups of beings are there. They go, look here. If a groups of, you see, all the creatures that we can't find darshan in Bhagwan Vishnu or some other place, they all go for darshan by Lord Shiva, because he accepts everybody. Ghosts and goblins and all, nobody likes them. So now they all go by Lord Shiva for darshan, and they go in hordes, all of them, because only one tells the other one, you know, Lord Shiva is giving darshan there, let's go. Then all of them, ghosts and goblins, will end up there, and all dogs and cats and all mouse and scorpion and centipede and all, they will go for darshan by Lord Shiva. Now you can't put eagles and snakes together. What will happen, you know? Of dogs and cats. So one group of dogs is called Gana, a group of cats is called Gana, all groups are called Gana. Gana means group. So when they go there, now Lord Shiva has to keep them separate. All Bakri, goat, you stay outside. All Bag, means tiger you stay this side. Only when you have chai, you have Bagh Bakri. One chai brand we use is called Bagh Bakri. Lion and tiger and goat. But when they go by Lord Shiva, this is one Gana, this is one, he has to keep them separate because one will get darshan and one will get a bhakshan. So they have to be separate like that, you know. So anyway, they're called Ganas. So now Lord Shiva, Nandikeshwar said, Lord Shiva called me and he put me in charge of all these Ganas. That appears later on, the story ends there. It appears later on when Parvati ji made Ganesh. That Ganesh became Ganapati, means he became the head of all these Ganas. You sit there, you all stay on this side. You can't come here. Like that. Keep Ganas in different places and manage the Ganas. So he became Ganapati. And this Nandikeshwar took the form of a bull. But there are stories where he kept both the forms simultaneously. After all, he's Amsha of Lord Shiva. So he takes a bull form and a human form at the same time. Very power of God. So this is when we go to Shiva temples, everywhere you'll see that little Nandi there. They're very cute. Some of those Nandis are so cute. You feel like bringing them home. He sits there and looks at Lord Shiva all the time. And he Nandi, Nandati. He revels. Therefore it is said, and these are traditions that have developed. When Nandi looking at Lord Shiva there in the temple, right? You should never come in between. Don't ever pass there in between. Because you will block his vision and you bring sorrow to Bhagwan. If you bring sorrow to Bhagwan, if you give sorrow, you will get sorrow. Now, that's why this tradition has developed. So, when Nandi is looking, don't walk there. You walk around Nandi also. And around Lord Shiva, but never in between. For these reasons. Okay, so this is Nandikeshwar, Nandi, Avatar, Amsha of Lord Shiva only. And that's his son. And how the son looks at the father. Pita, Dhata, Mahapita, Mata. All that, the same Lord is only. Alright. So, we will see one more story tomorrow. Now you know